With Cowboy head coach Mike Gundy as we break down the Texas game and start moving forward on to Kansas State. So very simply, what did you learn and take away from the Texas game that may be most significant long term?
First off, you got to can't kick field goals, got to score touchdowns. We were down close with 3 downs to score a couple times. We need to kick those field goals. That was really the difference in this game and then the last 5 or 6 or 7 we've played them is we took advantage of opportunities more so than we did in this game. So we need to look at what we're doing in goal line short yardage. Texas is going to make plays sometimes. You're not going to block them every time and run through them. They get a chance to make plays. So we take all that into consideration and come up with a good plan week to week. I thought that Spencer handled himself well. He was not erratic. He was under control. That's a plus. Defensively, we got out of position in a cover 2 look. We let the receiver get outside of the corner, and the safety didn't get enough depth on the hash. We got hit on a big play for a touchdown. If we take that play away, we played pretty good. You're not all of a sudden going to go down there and just hold Texas to 17 points, especially with an experienced quarterback like they have now. So there were a lot of positives that came out of it. There are certain things we need to work on and improve and get better at, but we want to win every game. We want to prepare and play the best we can. I thought our kids were very competitive. I thought we were in shape down there. They just made a few plays at the end that we didn't. We had a very well executed onside kick, so we learned from that. We move forward, that's part of college football, right? Either you're out celebrating Saturday night and Sunday you got to get serious, or you're at home Saturday night and you wish you'd have played better, and Sunday you still got to get serious.
As you said, there were a few plays that really dictated the outcome of the game, and you only start 4 seniors. You've got a first-year starter at quarterback. Chuba Hubbard started at the end of last year, but doesn't necessarily have a ton of experience. And Texas has some experience in key places. How much of that, and I know you don't like excuses, but how much of that is some youth maybe exposing itself in the first conference game on the road?
Well, there is, and we talked about that you don't bring it up because you can't coach it. It just takes time. I would love to take a lot of these guys and fast forward them a year and then play next week's game. Just can't do that. That's just a process you go through. The coaches have been told in the staff meeting, I don't want to hear about a freshman. I don't want to hear about inexperience. If it's got to make it simpler, make it simpler. But we need guys playing and playing hard. I think we're doing a good job with that. I thought our plans were excellent. So we're taking all those things into consideration, but it is a factor. Ellinger's a lot different this year than he was last year and the year before, right? Especially 2 years ago.
Sure.
Just watching him. He knows what he's doing. He doesn't hold the ball much anymore. You don't get him down. When we played down there a couple years ago, we sacked him how many times? 4 or 5 times?
A bunch.
Or hit him a bunch.
A bunch.
He very seldom does he get caught holding the ball anymore. He's experienced. He knows what he's doing. We don't want to make excuses, but my job is also to look at the big picture and do what's best to move forward, and that's part of what I take into account.
So offensively, given youth at quarterback, tailback, and some other key spots, to what extent are you kind of evolving as we work through the first month, 6 weeks of the season?
We have to evolve a little bit offensively each week because we're very simple right now based on what we're doing. Defensively, somewhat, but not as much. And then special teams, we're kind of running at where we were. We need to improve in some things, but scheme-wise, we're not really reduced based on we have some veteran guys that are playing those positions.
For Coach Gundy, I'm Dave Hunziker. Thanks for watching.